The Nintendo GameCube controller is one of my absolute favorite controllers of all time. I absolutely love this thing. I remember first getting to try it out back in 2001 when I got my GameCube, and I was like, man, this just feels really revolutionary. And this is actually the same one I've had since 2001. And at the time, wireless controllers weren't really a thing. And eventually down the road, we ended up getting something called the Wavebird. And this was one of the absolute gems when it came to trying to play Smash and any GameCube games and the Wii games that were able to take advantage of this controller. But as you can see from mine, it's got some wear and tear. I mean, it's been through the paces. This has been with me for over 20 years. So when I got the opportunity to review a new controller that basically has me chucking this, I fully hopped on it. And that is what we're going to talk about today. This is none other than the Nyxi Warrior. This right here is one of the best GameCube style controllers out there and is essentially going to replace your Wavebird controller if you're still using it. I know a lot of you still are. So we're going to talk about that today. And also I want to give a big shout out to Nyxi for sending this over to review. They didn't pay me. They just say, hey, we want to see this controller. You want to review it, just give some honest feedback. I was like, man, a new GameCube style controller, I'm definitely going to be about it. And also, if you want to pick it up, I'll leave links in the description below. Also, shout out to them for their 3rd website anniversary. So yeah, all that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about this phenomenal controller. So I want to talk about some of the specifications of this controller. It does have various connectivity options. So you've got Bluetooth, you've got 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and you've got USB-C input as well. Weighs about 260 grams and it's compatible with not only the GameCube, the Wii, and the Wii U and the Switch, but also available to work on PC. And when it comes to the price, this is only about $68 at the time of this video recording. And so, yeah, definitely, if you want to pick one up, now's the time you want to get it. I mean, it's also got a couple other things too. It's got Hall effect sensors in it, so you're never going to get stick drift or anything like that. Plus, superb feeling in the hand. This is one of the best GameCube style controllers. And the fact that micro switches for the buttons and D-pad, I'm in love with this. That means all your points of actuation when you're using this, no matter what you're playing, whether it be fighting games or Smash or any of the older GameCube or Wii style games, or really anything you want to play and emulate, this is going to be the controller that works just chef's kiss out of the box. Now, like I said, it does have the GameCube like arrangement. It's got the Hall effect sticks, HD rumble, optical micro switches, customizable paddles in the back, gyroscope capability, and an 8-way D-pad. In a market that's dominated by Xbox and DualSense replicas, the Nyxi Warrior distinguishes itself by eschewing the typical diamond button layout for one that mirrors the original GameCube design. And again, this isn't going to be for everyone. I know a lot of people may not like the button layout of the GameCube style controllers, but it's kind of one of those things, if you grew up with it, you got it. And if you didn't grow up with it, then yeah, it's going to give you a little headache because you kind of got to rearrange the way the buttons are laid out in your head to, it's kind of the best way I say is like, if you see this, just invert it that way kind of, and there you go. And you'll have an idea of actually how this operates. But all that being aside, no real big deal here. The prominent green A button and smaller red button not only evoke nostalgia, but also deliver a satisfying tactile response, thanks in large part to the micro switches. And adapting to the unique button configuration may initially challenge users. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but the adjustment definitely becomes rewarding. So, contrary to the Nyxi Wizard, the Nyxi Warrior features a shield-shaped D-pad. And despite my previous troubles with similar D-pads from Nyxi, I have to say that I've never honestly liked any D-pad on any Nyxi controller before. They've always been the worst part of the controller, and I've always given them that feedback. But for some reason, they got it right with this one. And the way I tested this was I tested it on a bunch of fighting games, particularly SNK and Street Fighter type of games, because your inputs matter. And if you're curious as to what it's like, let me go ahead and show you here. Yeah, I think this is probably the best D-pad they've had on a controller, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I'm easily being able to pull off my super arts. Now, for those who are curious as to how this fares with Smash or with Metroid Prime or any game that is specifically tailored to the GameCube style controller, I'm also going to show you guys as well. So check it out. Getting all of y'all. Yeah, we're getting them all. Yes! There we go. Man, this feels great if you're playing Smash. I know I'm not really the greatest when it comes to Smash, but if you're looking for a controller for Smash, this is definitely the one. Alright, so we're playing Metroid Prime Remastered using the Nyxi Wizard, and feels good so far. Put that hair trigger on, as you can see. Okay, switching modes, very easy. Yeah, so far it feels really good though. I'm just insanely rusty at using this style of controller on the stick on this game because it's been so long. But yeah, this right here, this is truly the one. Okay, so now we're testing the Nyxi Wizard with Super Mario. What's the name of this one again? Yeah, this Mario game. I can't even think of the name of it. So far it feels really good. It reminds me of when I first played this back in 2002. As far as like the tightness and responsiveness, I'm not getting any type of like input lag, as you guys can see. But yeah. All the flips. Oh, just shine. No longer shine get. Yeah, I mean, this actually feels really good with it. So if you're trying to play this or any of the other Mario games, hey, nothing wrong with this whatsoever. The Warrior offers numerous customization possibilities. Users can interchange the analog sticks, tops, and surroundings, available in circular or octagonal shapes, with the latter being particularly favorable among Smash players. A small panel on the back accommodates 2 extra macro buttons, which can be omitted for those who prefer a smoother rear profile. These macro buttons are a highlight for me personally, though they are removable for those who find them unnecessary. Additionally, the controller includes switches to adjust the trigger activation points, offering a choice between short and long throws. The customization options are impressively extensive. Nyxi also integrates Hall effect sensors in the analog sticks to virtually eliminate stick drift, ensuring lasting precision. I tested the Warrior with games like Smash Bros. Ultimate, Super Mario Sunshine, and Metroid Prime Remastered on the Switch and PC. And despite Steam's initial setup issues, the controller performed superbly with precise button prompts and seamless detection. The buttons responded crisply and the analog sticks moved smoothly. It was comfortable for extended play sessions without weighing down my wrists. The only significant drawback was the occasional non-recognition of the adjustments to the adaptive triggers, requiring a controller reset, which this only particularly happened to me when I'm playing it on Steam. But if I'm playing it on the Switch, or if I'm playing it on the GameCube or Wii or Wii U, I don't run into this issue whatsoever. Ignoring the controller and focusing on the gameplay, it felt remarkably similar to the using a Wavebird. And honestly, I feel like this is the replacement for the Wavebird that we've honestly been wanting. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of companies out there, from Retro Fighters and others, who are making GameCube style controllers. I mean, even Hori is doing it, and even PDP, but none of them quite feel right, if you understand what I'm saying. And this right here literally ticks all the boxes of a Wavebird replacement. It just does it right. I mean, I don't really know how else to say it. It's just perfect. While the unique button configuration may not appeal to everyone, particularly to fighting game enthusiasts like myself, who often might struggle with retaining their muscle memory with the button layout, PC gamers who value the Hall effect sensors and micro switch buttons may find it easier to adjust, especially considering the attractive price. And for fans of Smash Bros. Or those nostalgic for GameCube titles and are seeking a controller that absolutely kills it as a Wavebird replacement, or even those who are seeking a PC compatible controller, this might be the essential purchase. Compared to the Nyxi Wizard, which is more narrowly tailored for the Switch, the Nyxi Warrior serves as a more versatile tool, albeit losing a slight touch of the Wizard's specialized charm, yet it remains a robust choice for gamers on the Switch and retro game enthusiasts, as well as PC gamers, especially those who love the Wavebird or the GameCube style controllers like myself. And with that being said, that's the review for the Nyxi Warrior. Again, thank you to Nyxi for providing this for review. And if you want to pick this up, I will leave links in the description down below so you can go ahead and get it. But yes, if you're looking for the ultimate controller, if you're a Smash player, or if you play on classic GameCube or the Wii or the Wii U, or you're just someone who loves the GameCube style layout, this is the controller that you need to pick up. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Stay safe, be blessed, have aloha, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out, and we hope.